actually, like, I wear my headset, like, a fair bit. And when I've been rigging, I've been trying to be awake during normal people hours so that I can listen to my music on my speaker instead of on my headset, so I don't get as much of a pressure headache, because I also have my glasses on when I'm rigging. And yeah, I feel like I just haven't been wearing my headset as much as I usually would, and therefore I feel like my head shape's not like accommodating it comfortably. Farrell, mate. Alright, can I get somebody? I need somebody to just go pick up Farrell, carry them, and we'll carry them into their bedroom wherever. I think their bedroom's down here. I'm gonna move their bed up into here because I've already got McJolly and Turk. I'm gonna put your bed here, mate, and this is gonna be Farrell's bed. I have 3 people that really can't do much in my colony, and it's these 3. Place them in bed. They don't get any doctor tending. They've done enough stuff that they will die in battle if somebody hits them, because nobody can tend to them unless I manually tend to them. That's these 3 people's beds, which, speaking of, if I just unallocated that needs to be a medical bed now. So I don't know what's wrong with Farrell. Have you got food poisoning? Heat stroke. Is it cold in here? Sort of. It's like 29 degrees inside and it's 47 degrees outside in Australian summer. Except inside should be hotter than outside. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on in here? I feel like when they moved the heater, they turned it on. Oh my god. Who's in the area? Arellen, mate. Can you go turn that off right now? Because that wasn't supposed to be on. I turned this... It will be because the heaters are facing in here. That's what our deal is. Okay, hold that shit open. Turn that crap off, because that's not going to help us, I don't think. Or leave it on. It might help. I don't know. We'll see. Heat stroke. Most of my colonists is experiencing heat stroke. They could go and snooze in here, but how's the temperature in here? Getting warm. It's 29. It's 20. 19. Yeah. Okay, I guess it's peaking at that fucking heat stroke kind of levels at this point. Also, Tonna lost some organs, so I guess that happened too. Also, it's funny how like 70% of the people I could watch, Germany population is working is from Australia. It's time zone shenanigans. Yeah, I kind of get that too. So at the times that I'm streaming, which is 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., I typically find like most of my like people that I encounter and stuff are either like parts of America or European, or kind of like just, I feel like there's like a big like bar of like time zone across the world that just like slowly sweeps sideways that I'm encountering, sort of thing. And it's so far away, but like I don't mind. Like there's a few people in my community from Australia. There's not many. Like I didn't like start streaming with like the intention to like get close to people in my own country. I guess like I don't have the intention to get close with people from other countries, if that makes sense. It's just like whoever is available and has time and stuff. Like if you guys are here and you want to watch and stuff, like yeah, I will be live at like those times, kind of thing. I'm trying to see how much food we've got, because I don't really want to set somebody out in the paddock. They're gonna get heat stroke, so I'm gonna have to cycle them through. I might be able to build these though, but no, Phoenix has come to join us. Hold on, let me give him pats. Phoenix is my cat for him, it doesn't know. But yeah, no, I've kind of figured like the Australians that I'll probably encounter at the time of night that I particularly stream, I would assume would be just like night owls, night workers, stuff like that kind of thing. Or people that are kind of awake super late to begin with. As for like everywhere else in the world, some people are only just waking up, or they wake up enough to turn on the stream and then like sleep to it and stuff. Other people, yeah, I do have a few people that fall asleep to stream. So like some people that are in a local time zone and stuff turn on stream and then go to sleep. And then obviously there's some people where my stream falls over their lunchtime. or like their early afternoon, and I'm like, God, well, global time is so fucking weird, you know? It's not really something I thought about beforehand before streaming, because obviously it had no like general impact on the kind of works and stuff that I've done in the past, no impact on like my day-to-day existence kind of thing. So like I have had in the past, I've had like friends and stuff that have been like in America and stuff, so I've been aware of like the time zones and stuff. But then, you know, you also get it where like America and Australia, stuff like that, depending on where you are, the time zones can shift so far from one side to the other, you know. So like I could get somebody that's from Australia but they're 2 hours behind me because they're in like Perth or something like that. But at the same time, I could have somebody in like America that's like 15 or 9 hours or something behind me, something along those lines kind of thing. So yeah, it's wild. The variation's huge. Get you over here doing plants too. I'm not turning the heater on yet, Phoenix. Not old enough yet. Phoenix still wants the heater on. Understandably, he's a very small cat. He just like launched himself at the chair beside me. I don't know if you guys heard him jump up, but yeah, he'll start voicing his opinion about the temperature as it gets colder and stuff. Mind you, as it does actually get colder, I will probably have the heater on to begin with when I start stream, because if I don't, I'll end up like teeth chattering after like an hour or two into stream. I don't know if those two just casually walked past and insulted each other. That's what that looked like. Also trying to set up some people to do some harvesting also at night, because as much as obviously it's hot outside and I don't want them to have heat stroke, nighttime is just like the tiniest bit cooler. You're coming all the way down here. I don't really mind that because I'll get you set up in here. I kind of keep forgetting to send them down here. It took so long to grow the corn, honestly. Exhaustion? Yeah. I'm sure somebody has exhaustion. It's probably, I'm gonna guess Seal, because she was having a fire starting spree. She might be finished by now. Maybe. I'll go check in a second because like fire starting spree is not that bad. But when they come out of it, oh no, it's Johnson. He's forming a caravan resting, which means if you're, yeah, Seal's out of her mental break thing. It's fine. Okay, well, they're all going off to rest. I wasn't able to remove the extra blue fur from it. How many days have I got for this quest? I've still got 10 days. Mind you, I've had a couple of these where it comes up saying that I can go save somebody and they die at like 9 days. And then I have to like cancel my caravan. Or I have to turn around outside and like come back and stuff. So yeah, it really just fucking depends on like where they are and what they're up against. I'll get these set up to be made too. Because by the look of it, I think they've repaired everything. I still have stuff in the way of the solar over there. We've got some of the solars built up here. I think I wasn't building that solar because we got the bricks here. We got the mountain. I don't know if I can do the top side solar because mountain again. Yeah. Okay. So I think give or take without putting solar here, because I've got a shit ton of these mining things going at the moment, right? Which, by the way, 2 of them are finished. I might just pop them up here because why the fuck not? My people like coming up here to mine stuff. I don't know. They don't have a problem with it. They'll do this out of the blue for like no reason. Abba is upset because Caravan, Dark Eye, Gat, they're all stressed because they're in the caravan. Obviously the Soothe Pulsar has long since run out, and we got the meat from the thrombos and the horns and the fur and everything. So we're looking like we got some food finally. Like we've got about 2,500-ish simple meals. We've got 200 odd packaged survival meals. We've got a few hundred to like a stack of 1,000 meats. We've got some berries and we've got a tiny bit of pemmican. So we don't have a lot. We still do have substantially more than last time. So Plus we also have some of this food is in a caravan as well, so it's not being actually accounted for. I do wish my panthers would stop eating my packaged survival meals. The only problem is I want them to haul the shit to the stations. So it's kind of like the consolation prize for them actually coming out and moving shit around my base, unfortunately. And same with like my thrombos in here, probably snacking down on my food. And they have trees out here they could be eating. But yeah, most of the time they won't do that. I also haven't harvested any of the trees for a while. We've still got like 86,000 trees. We're okay for the moment. Cows down here. Growing stuff. I will hydrate. Hold on. Could honestly do with that. Thank you. I do sometimes forget to stop and drink my drink. It's room temperature, but it's fine. It will be fine. Kit Kat's down here. You got social, you got mining. Green's out here. Barnes, Airy, Homster. Mantis, do you do planting? I feel like you don't know. I could train you. You've got like 3, but I can't be risking people dropping stuff while we're trying to harvest stuff. What is the temperature outside? It's 42, so it's still fucking hot. Mind you, some of the bedrooms are doing alright. This room is still... It's 58 degrees in there. Let's get that... What's that? WD-40? Oh my god. Look, So usually what happens is when I'm streaming, I'm not sure what the deal with it is, but after about 3 hours of like continuous talking, I end up kind of like, not so much losing my voice, but I end up with like a very Marge Simpson kind of voice. Like that's the only way to kind of like say it, and most people kind of know what that means. So like I end up with like a very kind of like gravelly, croaky, raspy sort of voice out of nowhere. It almost always happens roughly exactly 3 hours in to a stream, and then it fixes itself up after like 15-20 minutes, and then it goes back to like being normal. Have you tried voice warm-ups before streaming? So I have. So I've gone through like different stages with streaming and stuff like that, where I stream for like I started with like only I think 1 to 2 hour streams a couple of times a week, and then I moved up to like I think it was like 3 hour streams. I will kitty Venus. Hold on a second. I haven't changed over for a while. Hold on. Yeah, I eventually like, what do you call it? I'll have to wait till she changes over, Jaylee. Just give me a hot minute. How you doing? I'm just sneaking in a little stretch there too. Yeah, I kind of like went through kind of changing up the amount of time and stuff that I streamed for. And eventually when I got to like 5 days a week at 4 hours a stream, my voice kind of like hit a wall hard, and I do get laryngitis like a couple of times a year, or at least like yearly kind of, which is usually where you lose your voice and shit. So that, and when I had COVID and I had like my whole like throat and everything was like super swollen and stuff, I had to kind of like go through like what do you call it, like not like a throat voice therapy type thing, but I did have to kind of like, I don't know, warm myself up a bit before I like started streaming sometimes, because otherwise I'd lose my voice at the very beginning, and it was very painful. Like if I was trying to swallow food, I sometimes couldn't because it was that swollen. So I have like, typically the best one I've found is like either having like a hot coffee or something like that before stream, or having like the hotter side of warm salty water and gargling that around, or swishing that around. It does have to be like, obviously not boiling hot, but like it has to be hot warm so that it's warmer than the temperature of the inside of your mouth. So what it does is when you swish around like the hot water and stuff, it causes like blood flow to come to like your jaw and your mouth and your tongue and all that kind of business, right? So when you speak, you already have like good blood flow going to that area. So it doesn't hurt as much. Basically, you don't get as much swelling. You can do it afterwards as well. It does like help with recovery. I do struggle to actually do like the actual, you know, in quotes, like vocal warm-up stuff. I like regularly just don't even think about it. I went through like a whole year where I'm like, I need to remember to do this, and I just never did it. But I found other ways it helps. Like I usually wear a neck warmer when I stream because it helps. It's in the wash at the moment, so like obviously I've got to make do without it for like a day or two while it like washes and dries and stuff. But like, you know, I have other ways to kind of like manage like not straining my voice and stuff. It still happens. Senma's getting pissed about this caravan, and I think it's because they're still like loading it up by the look of it. Everybody's kind of like just sort of semi-standing around. So mate, you don't do stuff with the plants. Alright, let's go find something else. What are you up to, Jaylee? I assume you're probably slightly more adjusted to the, was it the daylight savings time shift thing that was happening last time I caught up with you? You were like pretty tired last time I spoke. Need warm clothes. There's no way they need warm clothes unless they're sleeping in here. And obviously, like, we've managed that, and they still haven't managed this. This is open, by the way. It's just I have 3 heaters pumping in here. I think we can fuck off probably the extra air conditioner, and I'm just gonna probably put an extra door on that. I also said to hold these open, but I guess not. And apparently I'm in, oh no, it's alligators in a go frenzy. I thought I was in a go frenzy. I'm like, go me, but you know, okay. So I used to be in a choir where I learnt voice warm-up methods. So I do that whenever I have to talk a lot. Also bonbons midstream help, eucalyptus and stuff. Yeah, see, I don't generally eat during stream. Like, I have, like, beverages, I have water and stuff with me during streams. Sometimes when I know I'm already dehydrated, or if, like, I've got, like, a sore throat to begin with or something like that, I'll normally put a banner up in chat that says something along the lines of, like, keep me hydrated, like, spam hydrate or something. And people just go ham with that all night, and that really does help, which is great, because sometimes it's just a matter of hydration. Like, for instance, when I do... in April, when I do the week of Rim Connect, the 8-hour streams by 5 days, I will need to remember to drink sufficient water between those streams as well. But I also, like, because I only stream for like 4 hours, I don't really feel the need to like eat most of the time unless I'm feeling sick or something like that. I don't really feel the need to like take bathroom breaks or anything like that. Like, I will sip on my drinks and stuff like that, but beyond that, like, it can wait kind of thing. Like, I also find, like, if I eat before I stream, I also tend to feel sick. So I normally wait till after stream to eat and stuff. So in the longer streams and stuff, I normally prepare, like, I'll snap a protein bar in half or a snack bar or something like that. I'll eat, like, part of it before stream or part of it during stream, because it'll be, like, 4 hours in, which is roughly when I'd eat anyway, kind of thing, and that will hold out, sort of thing. But I also don't really eat much shit anyway. I don't eat much food to begin with in a day. Like, I eat a meal a day, and it's kind of about the equivalent of like a sandwich or like a takeaway container amount. That's what I eat in a day, so it's not much to like to begin with. But yeah, I didn't ever do any like singing sort of stuff. I did play like violin and shit. I was in a what do you call it? I was in a group for that. We played some fucking place. School stuff long time ago. Literally can't remember what all these things are called. I don't know if it's choir band or something like that. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I never really did like the vocal stuff, which is, I don't know, it's kind of funny because like you guys last year obviously unlocked that I still have to do a karaoke night at some point, and I have recorded a couple of cover songs and stuff, which obviously they're in like Discord and Patreon and shit. So if you want to listen to them, you're welcome to go find them and shit. But yeah, apart from that, like, I don't know, when I started streaming, I also had like the issue of like, if I talked outside of stream, so this is like way back at the beginning, back when like my brain physically hurt working on like learning how to do video editing and how to stream and all this sort of stuff. And I remember I literally couldn't, like, I couldn't be in a voice chat outside of stream because I'd lose my voice and I wouldn't be able to talk. So when I started streaming, I couldn't actually talk outside of stream at all. And I'd had to rest my voice all the time. And then nowadays it's not as bad. I just have to be careful, like if I'm doing something else like rigging or something, I have to be pretty careful not to like, you know, spend time like singing or something like that. Because I can also wreck my voice doing that as well. So it's interesting. Every so often you'll see me have like, just on top of my avatar, you'll see me have like a little like RIP voice or something like that, where like I've obviously overdone it or snored my ass off in my sleep that day or whatever, and then like I have like a shit voice for that night and there's nothing I can do about it. So yeah, I don't know, like this is not something like I don't come in and have like some kind of like voice buffer type thing that smooths everything out and just like makes it better and stuff. You know, if I have like a legitimate like swollen voice, or if I am sick, or if I'm tired, it's all like croaky, all that sort of shit. Yeah, like sometimes if you come into the starter stream and I'm really quiet, probably by the end of the night I'll have like evened out to like a regular like volume because I'll have woken up and stuff, because I usually I wake up to stream and then like after stream I'm doing editing and stuff like that, and yeah, communicating with my community and all sorts of stuff and whatever. And yeah, I just I'll wake up later kind of thing, and then yeah, after I've done all that shit I'll go to sleep again. It sounds like I'm not awake for very long, and sort of am not, but I do need like extra recovery time to like rest. Not because of the streaming, not because of like communities, and none of that. It's literally just like I have health conditions and it kind of like I require a little bit more time to like sleep recover shit. Lumi, can you do plant stuff? You are about a 5. That's about the level where you can start getting some decent skills, love. Because there's a pretty good chance that you can pick these, hopefully. I also see Grasshopper came out here specifically to pick berries to cook food. And I'm like, way to go, Grasshopper. You know? He is like one of our cooks, so it's nice to see him out here. And we have some more guinea pigs and shit in the area, so we'll go hunt them as well. This is looking a little bit barren. There is a chance that some of this stuff has expired. There's a chance that they've made it into food and we have excess. Like we've got a stack of 500 odd there, 600 odd there. I am not sure if they're making nutrient paste. Obviously they're storing like stacks of food in here and I don't love that either. But only because I only have like a couple of types of food in here to begin with. So if they're still making themselves like the nutrient paste meal things for the most part, which I don't think they are. They look like they're eating pemmican and simple meal. Hippo's just actively chosen to eat berries. Like, we have food, dude. Like, there's no need for that. Lily is coming out here. She's got a simple meal from somewhere. She's got a packaged survival meal. They've got a real, like, they have, like, a real, like, I don't know, selection of like food that they're choosing to eat. They have like options. How is the caravan going? Dark Eye mate, what's going on with this caravan? It's almost packed, but most of them are doing okay. By the look of it, I think, yeah, they're all mostly okay for the night. They must have gone and got sleep. The heat wave is still rolling. You know, I'm getting a lot of like elemental effects going on here, you know. I've got like getting heat waves, I'm getting cold snaps, I'm getting all that shit. I'm not actually getting stuff like raids or whatever else. Obviously I've got the quest to go to, but if they don't leave like today at some point, like I don't know. my other issue with that is like I can't force them to pack it any faster. If I tell my people to go and literally pack the thing, they won't register it as it actually being packed. They'll register it as additional supplies, and then they'll not know where the actual supply is because we won't have that quantity, and then they'll complain about it and they won't want to leave. So I can't manually tell them to go and do it. I sometimes can if I'm trying to add shit to it, but in this case I want them to like do it on their own. They should be fine. Pretty sure rabbit doesn't do plants, do you? Do animals. Nuffet doesn't do it. Wolverine doesn't do it. Wren, I don't know. Don't think so. Cooking. What about frog? Cooking again. Dorsbury. Plants. You do plants. I have a giant ass section of plants over here that ain't nobody tending to. So, like, it is kind of good that I feel like if I was to take like a large section of my colonists or animals out of this area, we might be able to harvest like a good amount. Like I feel like I could probably leave, for instance, this top section and say, don't harvest anything up here. And there's really not much up there. The tail starts wagging, falls asleep, snuggling, with flushes. No. Give you some gentle pats, Viking. Oh, the smell of this floor mop fluid. It smells so clean. Oh, yeah. I don't know what, like, Roomba, like, cleaning solutions and stuff smell like. I don't know anybody that's got one that does mopping. Like, I know my partner's, like, workplace has, like, a sweepy one. But, like, I don't know. I've never, like, I don't know. I've never come across, like, the chemicals and been, like, you know, a mopping one kind of thing. Does it say what it's supposed to smell like, or is it just, it's just pleasant to smell kind of thing? It's not extra Roomba fluid, it's from normal mop. Oh yeah. Well then yeah, I'm kind of curious, what scent is it? Like I'm relatively particular in my house. Like I'm not a big, I don't know. I have like a really strong sense of smell, touch, taste, sound, all that kind of stuff. So the less fragrant something is, the better, or otherwise I have to like open all the doors and windows and stuff to like air out the house so I can breathe. But like there's a few scents and shit that I just won't use because like I use them in like, you know, specific areas for like pet cleaning or like bathrooms or something like that sort of thing. So I won't use them in other areas and stuff because to me it just smells like, you know, a cat box or a toilet or something, you know. How you doing, Sharky? How many colonists do I have? I have 303 and we have a quest available to steal another person. So depending on if my caravan gets loaded up, we might maybe go for that. But yeah, we're in the process of harvesting some food and stuff at the moment. So I've got some people out here doing some manual harvest, and I noticed that my potatoes and shit up here were done, which means my corn. Hold on, who's in the area that I could steal? I'm seeing Seal, I think you're in the caravan, Amir, I don't think you were doing plants. I thought you were kind of able to, but you can do it well enough. You can, or maybe corn's kind of an iffy. She should be able to do it. I think she'll just be slow at harvesting it. So yeah, we've got a little bit of a food situation at the moment. So, well, we've had a food situation for like the last 2 months, but yeah, we're trying to get as much physical crops harvested, animals hunted, all that kind of business, because we've had 2 snow winters and 2 cold snaps in the spring that have kind of like tarnished our ability to grow crops. We're also just currently in a heat wave as well, so that's happening. So everybody's like a little bit not cool with that, but I'm also trying to send out that caravan to potentially see if I can save what's-her-face, and like I don't super need her, but like it wouldn't hurt to just go and get like some berries or hunt some animals if it's not too far away. And if I run into a trader I might be able to buy some food, so you know, that would also be pretty cool. Yeah. It doesn't say the smell, it just smells like fresh. Well, as long as it smells like it's nice kind of thing. Because like, yeah, usually if it's some kind of like a scented product or something, it only like says what it's supposed to be, or roughly, like you can kind of pick up on roughly what it is. Bombay, mate, I know you're